So recently I've been teaching the kids all about space, and Ava's been getting really into it, and I'm trying my best to embrace that. Ava asked me if I would make her her own rocket ship, which sounded a little bit challenging, but I'm gradually getting better at this DIY stuff, so I figured I'd give it a go. Good morning, guys! So, we have a big surprise today! Do you have any ideas what your big surprise is today? I'll give you a hint. It's something that I made for you. What do you think maybe I could have made that you've asked me to make? So with that, I ran to the garage, set up the rocket ship, and hoped it would last one PlayStation before it broke.
Oh, rocket!
Do you like it? Hey! You broke it? Ready, steady, blast off! So you're gonna be the first baby on the moon. Blast off! Oh no! The rocket's breaking up in the atmosphere! Oh, it's okay, you just landed on the moon. You wanna get out? You're on the moon now, Zoe. Wow, watch out for the aliens. It's an alien! Oh no, it's just a star. So I purposely left the helmets unpainted so that the kids could have some fun painting them. Also, Zoe didn't want to stop playing with her LOL surprise toy, but at the same time, she didn't want to get any paint over it. It was somewhat of a conundrum.
Nothing on my eyebrow.
You don't want to get paint on it? Or you do want to get paint on it?
I don't.
You don't want to get paint on your LOL. Okay, you look so cute.
Check out mine.
Wow, that's cool.
Hey, check out mine.
Ah, that's so cool.
He looks like your dad.
I'm kind of getting a little bit of every color on my brush to get like a tie-dye sort of look.
The back looks so smooth.
It does look really smooth.
You know at the back?
I see it. I love all your different colors, Zoe. They look really cool. And yours is looking really creative, Ava. I love all the different colors. You got the roller. This is how mine's looking. I went for sort of like a tie-dye kind of look. I just mixed all the colors together. It's kind of like a space cowboy style helmet. Wow, you're actually not even leaving the lines, Zoe. I'm so impressed right now. Did you see that, Ava? Look at Zoe, she's staying in the lines. I think you could be a future artist with this precision that you've got going on right now. You could definitely be a future artist. You're definitely a creative. All right, enough painting your fingernails, Zoe. This is not beauty school, this is art school. I'm a little bit worried to bring the kids inside the house covered in paint to wash their hands. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some soapy water in this and we'll just wash our hands outside, and hopefully that'll stop us from getting paint in the house, because painting those helmets somehow turned into finger painting. I'm not sure how. This is how our helmets ended up looking. This is mine. This is Ava's, which pretty much turned out brown because all of the paint ended up getting mixed together. And then this is Zoe's. I can take this off. All right, let's take it off. So I think the kids are a little bit worn out now. They're just in the living room over here watching some Shimmer and Shine. And I'm about to put on some lunch. We're gonna have some chicken munchies. Things are a little bit crazy over here. We're in stage 3 lockdown again, which it sucks, but it's for the greater good. I totally understand why we've got to be in this stage 3 lockdown. It means we're not allowed to visit anybody. We're not allowed to have any visitors at our house. Also means I can't see my parents. My parents can't see us. They're really missing the kids. The town that my parents live in, they're doing a lot better in terms of the COVID situation. So they're not on stage 3 lockdown like we are, but they're still not allowed to visit Melbourne and we're still not allowed to visit Geelong. I'm glad they're not doing as badly as we are. That's a blessing. Hopefully it stays that way in Geelong. But their cases are slightly rising as well. Melbourne is actually at the worst point we've been since this all began. We're having days where we're having 300 plus cases in a day, which is unlike anything we've ever seen before. I actually had my first ever COVID test. I was a little bit sick. I didn't think that I had it, but I had a bit of a sore throat and I had some muscle aches and I just didn't want to take the risk of seeing my kids, even if I had the smallest chance of having it. So guys, if you feel even the slightest bit sick, just go and get a test. It's nothing to worry about. I was a little bit anxious about getting it done because I had heard it was pretty uncomfortable. And when I got there, I was a little bit anxious about it and I built it up to be way more than it was. It takes a couple of seconds. It's more uncomfortable to go to the dentist than it is to go and get a COVID test. So it's really nothing to worry about. And then it felt great when I got those results that I didn't have it. Also on a side note, doing these little DIY projects like the rocket ship have just been keeping me entertained during this whole lockdown. I don't think that this one is gonna stay together as long as the castle did. I'm still surprised how long we've managed to keep the castle alive for, but as you can see, it's already coming apart. I couldn't quite figure out how to get these to stay. So basically I just cut slits in the side and pushed them in, but I couldn't quite figure out how to get them to stay. I tried sticky tape and stuff, it just came off. I've also got sticky tape around here. I don't really like the look of this, but the thing is when you paint cardboard, it morphs and it sort of sticks out. So I had to put the sticky tape around it to get it to stick. Also, I stapled these on. Speaking of DIY things, I need to figure out how to get this heating vent back up in the ceiling. I don't know how to get it to stay. Normally I'll get my dad's help with that sort of stuff. I tried to put strong strength glue to hold it up the other day and I literally stood on this with my head against it, holding it in place for like 15 minutes, thinking that that would do the trick. And then the second that I moved, it just fell back down. I'm thinking maybe the only option is to put some screws in it to hold it back up, but I feel like that's gonna ruin the look. It's just gonna look really tacky. So maybe I'll just leave it like that for a little while until my dad can come over and help me out. But if anybody out there who's really good with that stuff can give me some ideas, always happy to hear them. Set a timer for 17 minutes.
Okay, 17 minutes. Starting now.
Say goodbye.
Lunch is ready. Louie, you just had a doggy treat.
Yeah, I just gave him one.
You gave him one and Zoe gave him one as well, so he's had 2 doggy treats today.
I just gave him one when you were gone. I just gave him one because he was trying to get the chips.
He was trying to get your chips.
So he gave him a doggy treat.
Louie, you've had so many doggy treats today and you're still asking for our food. Look at that. They're like 3 times the size of when we planted them. These ones have let's not talk about that. But all in all, everything's looking pretty good. Let's go water them.
Thanks. Well, it's very heavy.
It is a bit heavy. Okay. And a little bit over here. No, over this side.
This is my side because I always want this side.
All right, let's go get some for Ava. Good job. Do the ones in the back as well. I'm gonna get you this time. I'm gonna get you, Zoe. Hey, you can't run before I throw it. That's 3 points for you and 1 point for me. It's the first to 5 wins. Go! Oh, I missed you! You won! Ava's the winner! And you're the winner too, Zoe. I didn't even get you once. You guys are too good at this game.
Daddy, I win. Told ya.
How are you so good at this game if you've never played it before?
I just made it up.
You just made it up. Maybe that's why, because you know the rules better than anyone. You made it up. Louie, what did you do? Oh, I left the chicken nuggets on the table. Louie, that was not... Oh, how am I even going to get this stain out? Oh, Louie. Kind of my fault for leaving the rest of the nuggets there, but I didn't think you could get to them. The stain is completely gone. Can't even see it anymore. Even though I work with Vanish, this part of the vlog was not sponsored. Ava's house is looking really cool. She has a store up top.
Daddy.
A hangout spot,
Daddy.
a Louie, a diving board.
Daddy, you don't even have a house. You don't have a garage.
Yeah, mine's just a cat.
You can live with me.
All right, thanks. Did you know one day when I'm old, I may actually have to live with you? You're gonna have to look after me?
What?
Yeah.
That would be boring.
I mean, boring. But what?
I don't even know what medicine you need.
What happens when I get really old and I need you to look after me?
I don't know which medicine you need.
Well, I'll tell you. The doctor will tell you. You know that's what happens when people get old? Seriously though, when I'm old, you'll take care of me? Will you cook me dinner? Well, I'll tell you what I want you to cook me. How about you just cook me all the same stuff that I cook you? You can cook me sausages. Oh, pizza.
I can order you pizza if you don't mind. Daddy, here's your doggy to live with me.
Thanks. What about you, Zoe? Would you cook for me when I'm old? What happened to all your Pringles?
And then you put them up. Here.
Oh boy, we made a mess.
Oh boy. And then you put them over there.
Oh boy.
You got your grandma to visit.
So I just finished cooking our chicken schnitzel and I knew Zoe was tired because she was super clingy when I started cooking, and I tried to distract her with TV and she was suddenly quiet through here maybe like 5 minutes ago, and I come through here and she's fast asleep. The dad problem I have now is if I wake her up, she's gonna be super grumpy and she's not gonna eat anyway. We're gonna have to leave her sleeping and then she'll wake up in like an hour or two and we'll have to reheat it and get her to eat. And you're just excited because you wanna play Lego. When Zoe's asleep, we play with big kids Lego. This is how far we got with the Burj Khalifa. I just broke something. Halfway. We got pretty far while Zoe was sleeping. Come on, let's wake you up and we'll have something to eat. Good girl. And then do you want a bath? Oh, you made me yawn. There's something to be said for routine. As you guys know, our bath time routine is playing the jumping game. But I find that having something fun for something that isn't always the most fun thing in the world makes you excited about it more. So that's why I invented the jumping game, because my kids have very curly hair. So getting your hair co-washed is not always the most pleasant experience, but when you implement stuff like the jumping game, it makes it a lot more exciting. Ava's seriously wrapping it up. If you like today's vlog, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Subscribe every time you watch our videos. Subscribe every time.
Every time, you heard her. Alright, bye guys. Oh,
I heard your voices.
I thought we had a good hiding spot. At least we didn't do the closet parts.